Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Tropical update number 29 on potential tropical cyclone 6 and Invest 95L. Potential tropical cyclone 6 now south of Puerto Rico, where tropical storm warnings are in effect. Tropical storm watches in effect for parts of Hispaniola and the Bahamas, where the cyclone will be making its way before making its way north of Cuba and into the Florida and United States Gulf Coast regions. Behind it is Invest 95L, currently located southwest of the Cabo Verde Islands. Let's first get into potential tropical cyclone 6. PTC 6 has a 90% chance of formation within the next 48 hours, as I mentioned. Tropical storm warnings in effect for Puerto Rico, the U.S. Virgin Islands, as well as the Dominican Republic from Punta Palenque northward to Cabo Viejo. Tropical storm watches are in effect from in the island of Hispaniola on their northern coast from Cabo Viejo in the Dominican Republic, eastward to Gonaives in Haiti, in the Turks and Caicos Islands, and the Southeastern Bahamas. Planes have begun to enter the storm, and as they have, we still have not found a close center. Hence, this storm remains PTC 6 and will not be upgraded to Fred at this time. Fred is the next name on the list. We'll have the next advisory from the Hurricane Center at 8 p.m. Eastern. That's the next partial advisory. Next full advisory will be at 11. As we can see, the potential wind threat up ahead, nothing too crazy, like no big odds, but there are lots of land areas certainly within the realm of impact, as we can, of course, see by those watches and warnings alone. 2 to 4 inches of rain isolated at 6 for the Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic. 1 to 3 isolated at 5 for Haiti, the Turks and Caicos, and eastern portions of the Bahamas and Cuba. So that's where we're at right now. We take a look at spaghetti models. Looking like threading the needle between Cuba and South Florida, then making its way northward into the Florida Panhandle, but that's not a done deal yet. Guidance has notably shifted somewhat to the west since yesterday. Again, putting more of a Louisiana to Florida Big Bend type range rather than a Houston to North Carolina type range like it was yesterday. So it's starting to get a little narrowed down as to where we may have landfall. But again, it really still could be anywhere from South Florida all the way over to Louisiana. And so that's where we're going to watch right now. European ensembles, much the same. Again, all of Florida in play, as well as a good chunk all the way over to a good chunk of Louisiana as well. And so we're really going to be watching those areas. We see the strength forecast for this storm going to remain relatively constant, nothing too crazy, no big strengthening, no big weakening, perhaps a brief weakening cycle as it goes over the Dominican Republic, and then some slight strengthening after that point, where we could see this system develop into a tropical storm, perhaps even a high-end tropical storm before it's all said and done. And so that's certainly something we're going to keep an eye on as we head into the future. As for Invest 95L right behind it, only a 20% chance of formation in the next 5 days. I expect those odds to go up because I like the models on this one. And I'll show you guys why the European ensemble model support for this is somewhat decent. We'll have another NHC forecast out at 8 p.m. on this. I expect the odds to at least slightly go up over the next few days. Again, not crazy model support. Not all the models are on board on this. And it just got designated as an invest as well. But we could see some decent strengthening before this storm impacts land. And if it were to impact land, it's going to impact these same areas that are going to get lots of rain, potential flooding and mudslides over the next few days. So that's where we're at right now on both PTC 6 and Invest 95L. Keep you guys updated on both of those potential impacts to the United States down the road with both these storms. That's it for now. Chris 6 Info with Catholic Media.